Savage Media. Savage Media.
Blessed risings. Good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today on this episode of the Hakuna Matata Hour, we will be discussing the power dynamics of Black America, how Black women are used to keep Black men in line. Go ahead and take it away, Jasper.
America has used Black women to keep the Black male in his place. And you're still aiding him by saying, well, we are qualified, we want to work, we can help.
Okay, how are
You can find all these videos on Von Savage Media on X, formerly known as Twitter.
you going to reprogram men so that they don't let us take over what's supposed to be their responsibility?
Are you listening to this? Now, they want you to believe that there's this fake Black man, Black woman divide. There is not. This is a conversation so that we can get on the same page. How do you get on the same page without a conversation? Especially tough conversations that you don't want to have, right? Right? But you have to get in line as our rib, right? Behind every, go ahead, my man.
I don't think you have to reprogram men. I think you have to reprogram women.
No, you have to reprogram the man so that he will forcefully take what belongs to him, because you know women, as long as...
Are you even listening to yourself? And you're not even like, and you know Black women, you like, and you know women. You're not supposed to be the same, just like you don't expect the Black man to be the same as Ted, right? Right? You don't want the Black man to be the same as Jerry and Thaddeus, right? You don't want the man to be, the Black man to be the same as Jackie Chan, right? Right? You like the sauce. You like the magic stick. You like the swag, right? And the reason we know that is because the whole globe is yearning for what you have readily available. But you're letting people trick you out of thinking that you got the prize. See, it's when you start becoming, I am the prize, right? I'm not saying that you're not valuable. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you see who's hated on the most in the world, it's the Black man. Why? Because he can populate, he can see the globe, right? And they don't want that, because them genes is strong. You're a carrier, so you can carry, right, what they need you to carry. You can birth. And especially if they have someone lighter complected like myself, and even lighter that can pass, then that's a win for them, right? But they don't want El Negro Mandingo Django coming in, humping and pumping on they women, fam. They can't already stand that. So when you already have said prize that's said despised by the globe, you can't let them trick you out of your position in what you have. You can't have gold and allow them to convince you that you have garbage. And then you're like, oh, I want to change their mind. Let me change the man. Let me change the Black man. Let me change it. We are the originator, sis, right? We've already been blessed with the mission, with the knowledge, right? With the position. So we know what to do. It's innate. It's natural.
We can get, we're gonna get, and it's part of our being.
It's part of your being to get what you can get. That's not part of your being. That's part of the white woman's being. That's not part of your being. We gonna get what we can get. We gonna take what we can take, unless you stop us, and you got to force us to. She speaks for y'all Black women, huh? Is she speaking for y'all black women? Because it do seem like y'all kind of act like this. So now let the conversation begin.
Long as we can get, we're gonna get, and it's part of our being. We're going to do anything to you that you let us. Whether
you're gonna do so you don't have no cherishment. We're the enemy. You got to try to shake and bake and connive and con us to get what you can get, and you gonna do whatever it takes to do that in order to boo-boo on us, so that you'll step on us in order to get to the level that you want to get. You'll sell your soul, you'll sell your book, your cooch, you'll give it away, you'll turn bussy, whatever it is, so that you can advance. And you don't even care if it's at the expense of your mate. You're supposed to be a helpmate. But see, this is the case of where you want to become the man. You want to become the head and not the tail, when in fact, you're never the tail. If you allow us to be the head, then you'll always be the queen and you'll be winning. Right? While we're off trying to protect the kingdom. Who do you think's there running the kingdom? Right? It continues.
whether we want to or not.
You don't want to live on the level of income that I can afford you and love me on the basis of that. You want to always be aspiring to have all those things that's a part of the great middle class white.
So the grass is always going to be greener. You're always going to be looking to elevate your status no matter what. At the cost of what? At the price of what?
American society, and because I can't deliver these things to you, you say that you are not a man.
I don't measure a man by how much money he can bring home. I measure a man by how he treats me. Whether when I'm tired and I'm sick and I'm...
But you just said you're going to take advantage and do whatever that they allow you to do, and you're going to go get to what you can get. That's what you just said. You ain't tripping if he tired. You ain't tripping off how you treat him, right? Because you just said you're going to do whatever you can to get to whatever place by any means necessary.
I'm scared. He's there.
Yes, sis. We got some conversations to have. That's just the beginning. I just wanted to start it off, maybe kick off a conversation. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, but I ain't going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Going to leave you with 4 words, as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care, if you dare, to get Black empowerment everywhere. What platforms are we on? I've been asked that. Oh, you want to know that? Oh, yeah. Okay. So other people want to know too. Well, let me tell you, we're on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked. Don't get shook by the fake Keep It P podcasts that are out there. Love, peace, blessings, and maloha. I got to go ha for show ha. You already know how. Make sure y'all show each other love. Don't buy into this lamestream media act and propaganda that we're at each other's throat and there's some type of black male and black female divide. No, we have nothing but love for each other. That is it. Big Brother Light Bright Supremo Mighty signing off.
Von Savage Media. Von Savage Media.